Creatine. Creatine is a well-researched sports supplement. Combined with resistance training, it can increase strength, muscle mass, and post-exercise recovery. Scientists are also investigating if creatine can rev up energy production in the body and protect the heart and brain. Creatine, alpha-methylguanidine acetic acid, is a substance naturally produced in the body from amino acids. Most of it is stored in muscle cells and released during physical activity. Creatine supplements raise muscle creatine stores, which enhances exercise performance and helps build muscles. Creatine food sources include meat and fish. Most of the body's creatine is stored in skeletal muscles as phosphocreatine, the remainder is found in the brain, kidney, and liver. Phosphocreatine is charged with powerful phosphate groups that release a large amount of energy when the muscles need it. The average person uses about 2 grams/day of creatine, while athletes and bodybuilders have much higher requirements. Some health benefits. Builds strength and performance. Taking creatine supplements adds more physical strength and endurance to the body's capacity while performing high-intensity exercises. In a particular review quoted by Healthline, when creatine supplements were added to the training program, it increased weightlifting performance by a whopping 14% and bench pressing abilities by 43%. Muscle mass is naturally increased in this process. Usually, ATP is exhausted within 8 to 10 seconds of intensive exercise, but you can optimize performance better as the body can produce more ATP when supplements are consumed. For seasoned athletes, only 28 days of taking creatine supplements increase their performance during bench press exercises by 6% and their performance during bike sprinting by 15%. Brain function. The brain stores phosphocreatine as well and needs ATP for increased performance and functioning of the organ. Supplements can help several conditions occurring as a result of impaired brain function, such as Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, Huntington's disease, ischemic stroke, epilepsy, brain or spinal cord injuries, and it improves memory in older adults. Although the majority of the research has been done on animals, creatine does show some promise on treating older healthy adults with slight cognitive impairment. More research is thus needed to determine its benefits on the brain. Creatine increases strength. Creatine supplementation can increase muscle strength. The greater the creatine uptake and associated body mass changes, the greater the performance gains. This 2003 study titled Effects of Creatine Supplementation and Resistance Training on Muscle Strength and Weightlifting Performance found creatine 1 rep max bench press increased by 3 to 45%. The researchers concluded, thus there is substantial evidence to indicate that creatine supplementation during resistance training is more effective at increasing muscle strength and weightlifting performance than resistance training alone, although the response is highly variable. For endurance athletes wanting to benefit from strength training, Russian scientist says, creatine supplementation during strength training potentiates an increase of force velocity characteristics of trained muscle group without impeding aerobic capacity of the organism. A more recent 2013 study found that creatine supplementation increased both muscle strength and muscle endurance. Participants were tested using big lifts such as the squat and bench press. And if you're a vegetarian, good news, the strength benefits are even higher if you supplement with creatine. This is no doubt due to a lack of creatine in your diet. I could go on and on. But the evidence is clear. Creatine increases strength. Boosts cognitive performance in elderly. As we mentioned in the introduction, creatine isn't just for athletes. A randomized clinical trial that was published in 2007 looked at the effect of creatine supplementation on cognitive function in elderly individuals. The researchers tested on random number generation, forward and backward number and spatial recall, and long-term memory tasks. The findings? Results showed a significant effect of creatine supplementation on all tasks except backward number recall. It was concluded that creatine supplementation aids cognition in the elderly. Conclusion. Creatine is a small peptide that is made up of amino acids. It is found in the body naturally, consumed from certain high-protein foods and taken by some people, such as athletes or bodybuilders, in supplement form. Benefits associated with this supplement include building lean muscle mass, improving strength and power output, reducing fatigue, improving cardiovascular capacity, improving bone density and improving moods.